Breaking news, Jay-Z and attorneys are filing motion to dismiss and claims that Tony Busby tried to extort the rapper in the Diddler case. We got to talk about it, but before we get into it, hello, my name is Sebastian and I cover all things pop culture. So if you're looking for a new messy best friend, you have found me. Listen, you might be wondering, Sebastian, where are we at now, girl? The background is a lot plain. It's very plain because we're in my room right now. The living room is being transformed. That's where I usually film. There's Christmas trees. It's all decked out. But I'm in my room because I'm getting out of people's way right now because we're transforming the living room. We're hosting a novena tonight. Basically, a novena is a Colombian tradition where friends and family get together. You pray, you sing, and a couple days before Christmas, you eat. So obviously, you know, right now, everything is crazy in the living room. So I was like, let me just go to the room and film in the room. That's why it's plain. So if you're new to my channel, girl, it's not always this plain, okay? Just wanted to clarify that. But listen, there is a lot of twists and turns in the Diddler mess. I mean, there's a lot of twists and turns. You know, there's claims that there's now a bidding war with the alleged Diddy tapes of celebrities. There's alleged claims that, you know, there is a lot of huge high-profile celebrities settling outside of court. And, of course, the latest is that, you know, Jay-Z is being accused of, you know, very, very, very strong allegations. So, Jay-Z's not letting Tony Busby or these allegations get him down. He said that he was going to fight, and he is. Says here that Jay-Z's legal team is going after Tony Busby for alleged misconduct, claiming he tried to extort the rapper, and when he couldn't, he then proceeded to sue him. The star's lawyer, Alex Spiro, filed a motion Wednesday to dismiss a Jane Doe lawsuit against Jay-Z and Diddy, specifically calling out Busby for bringing the legal action. According to Spiro's motion, Busby initially described Jay-Z as a prominent person in the lawsuit without naming him. Spiro's accusing the Texas-based attorney of demanding money to keep Jay's identity under wraps. Spiro says his client refused, prompting Busby to file an amend suit revealing Jay's identity and alleged role in the alleged R of a underage person. Back in the year 2000, NBC released a report after the lawsuit was filed claiming there were multiple inaccuracies in the accuser's story from where Jay-Z and Diddy partied after the Video Music Awards that year, to her father not remembering that he picked her up after the alleged A. Spiro also says Busby did little to no fact-checking of his client's story, shirking his legal obligations while trying to throw the blame on the rest of his law firm. The motion highlights Busby's past alleged misconduct too, including a, quote, track record of employing suspect tactics to gain an unfair advantage in the course of litigation. They even mention an old case Busby was involved in where he was admonished for statements he made about former pro baseball player Scott Erickson. Busby represents multiple alleged victims who have filed civil lawsuits accusing Diddy of SA. Spiro's asking for a preservation order to protect key evidence from being destroyed and for the court to strike the complaint against Jay-Z. Tony Busby says they are really reaching to the point of being ridiculous. They are now asking the court to dismiss because I was supposedly admonished during my defense of a client in a double MEMEBER case in LA. Is that how the case will be decided based on some allegations from another unrelated case several years ago? If so, should we then examine and determine how many times Quinn Emanuel has been admonished? He continues, quote, or maybe we should look at the current conduct of defense counsel, who has flouted the rules and knows the people working on his client's behalf are paying investigators to sue my law firm, question mark. These people keep going to new lows and have a lot of nerve to be throwing around reckless and baseless allegations. Listen, I told you guys, once Jay-Z and Beyonce were gonna be involved, girl, this was not gonna turn pretty. As soon as I woke up that day and I saw the news of Jay-Z being accused, I said, oh, Tony Busby, like, listen, you guys know my core. This is a very serious matter. And you guys know I've been covering the Diddy, accusations, and this is no different. I believe that this is something that happens every single day to millions. I was also a victim of SA. And one thing that I always say is that the way that victims, right, come forward and have that strength to come forward, it could easily inspire and give strength to those who haven't been able to come forward, right? And with this case, with Tony Busby versus Jay-Z, there's a lot of people on Jay-Z's side. And most people, I would say a good 99% of the people, are not against Jay-Z, because Jay-Z is not hiding like these alleged other victims. So do you think that because Jay-Z is being very vocal about his wanting to go after Tony Busby and going to the premiere of Mufasa and writing that statement saying that, it's all lies, do you believe him? Or do you believe that this is the behavior of someone who is guilty? I'd love to know what you guys think about this. Listen, I do feel like in Hollywood, people get away with everything. You throw some money, you throw a famous last name, and you're good. I mean, people get away with shit all the time. So I feel like we're going to see how this advances with Jay-Z and Beyonce. Earlier this year, there was so many rumors about Beyonce, so many allegations, so many conspiracies. And there is a large group of people who do want the, Beyonce and Jay-Z to go down because they believe that they obviously had something to do with Diddy. Now, listen, one thing that I always say is, maybe certain celebrities didn't participate, but I can't for the life of me believe that no one knows or knew anything that happened or witnessed any type of crazy behavior. It is beyond me to think. You know what I mean? Like, if you are so close to someone, would you not suspect, would you not see or hear or witness anything? Like, it's unless Diddy honestly is like a CIA agent and did these alleged things that he's been accused of allegedly in complete secret. Like, it's just crazy to me. And now, of course, one of the Baldwin brothers came forward and said that he heard from someone very important that allegedly there's a bidding war with these alleged tapes from Diddy being shopped around for millions of dollars so that they and their brands don't get hurt. So I don't know what to think anymore. Do I think that there's evil in Hollywood? Absolutely, I do. I live here. Do I think that rich people get away with a lot? I absolutely believe that. But we'll see what happens with Jay-Z. Now, let me ask you a question. Do you believe that Jay-Z was involved, or do you not believe that he was involved in these alleged, accusations? Let me know in the comments. This is going to take a turn for worse, but I always say this, girl. May 5th, 2025, that is the day that we are going to see history be made, honey, because that is a day that Diddy's case starts. And I know, I could feel it in my heart, honey, that he is going to bring down so many people. Because I always say this, but I think he has that mentality of like, if I go down, bitch, you're going down with me. But what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear from you all. I want to thank you for all your love. I want to thank you for all your support. I want to thank you just for everything. You guys are always so incredibly kind, so incredibly sweet. And I just want to remind you, if you are a victim of SA or whatever it is that you feel violated, I pray that you remember that you did not deserve this. I pray that you know that. I pray that you know that you deserve justice. You deserve justice, okay? So I hope and pray that you guys really, really, really know that in your heart and know that you deserve to live a free life of what was done to you, okay? I love you all. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on my next video. Mwah. Bye.